EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10, 50-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Come on, man, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Now Spiller. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check 24. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Off play action. Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. They go for the big one, and they got it done.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go!
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to wind up
unnecessary.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Murray now on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustmts.
At the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 for Mike. You bet.
2nd and 11. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Fields. Going right side here, and that's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They'll try and throw for it here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake. Fields. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. What's the correct call?
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's checking.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Throwing is Murray on third down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
Throwing on first down. Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 19 yards away. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate, and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Murray now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a first down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open.
He's got it for a giant touchdown. John Ross, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Ready up!
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go.
2nd and 9 now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On 3rd down, Fields. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taywan Taylor, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. And he comes back with one complete. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Murray. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And some room to work. There he goes, right side. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. John Ross with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. PAT up and good by Rosas. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Now we've got a giant player here, slow to get up after that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 2nd and 9, Murray eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Certainly making his presence. And the run game, he's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Murray now, 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the 49-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Alert 3. Set it. Hey. Yeah. 58, boys, 58. Come on, let's go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Ooh.
Ready. Get Mike. Go.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Damn blocking. Shit.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Rosas good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
The Saints take over. We got this. At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. To throw on second down. Fields. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he gets this up across the 35.
Hey, hit, goddamn, bro.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, you got three,
Looking to throw. Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Back to throw. Fields. He's going to rifle. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Fields. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Christian Kirk, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Slam, slam, slam. 36. Back. Switch it, come on, switch it. 6 guys, check 6 guys.
And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is Harris.
Oh, go out.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance? Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20, 10, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Rosas now to add the PAT. And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys have now moved out in front. Let's go on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Giants take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now Murray throwing on second down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
49, check 49, check 49.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Let's go. 60 out low. Ready? Begin, begin. Green. Slant. Left right.
Oh, the spin. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Adjustment. Thank you. All right, damn.
And to give this time to the tailback. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's see what you got. Mike's 57. 57's right. Hey, defense.
2nd down. Murray sets to throw. Throw right side. Going to be complete to Moss. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
No.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's going to air one out. And this is taken in at the 5.
Now you gotta be kidding me.
Down inside the 10.
Hey, there was a chance to make a play, man.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Chased out left. A great effort there. There to make the grab. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 3 down. Check. 3 down.
Looking to throw. Fields. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I say, eight. Now everybody has to sacrifice for the other people.
Set, hut. Single, single. Watch one, watch one. Oh, get him.
Back to throw. Fields.
Oh, that route, man. Just keep going.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
To throw on third down. Fields. And able to find Kirk complete. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's Spiller. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. It's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, whether it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Whoa. Show it up. Jim. Switch.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and it'll bring up third down.
He's crossing. He's checking Kirk. Shit.
What the hell, man?
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Watch the safety creep.
Shotgun now from Murray. That's going to be knocked away.
Get that shit off.
Incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. On the return, Harris. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, they had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On the ground, it's Harris.
Oh, my God.
Back at the 11, he goes down. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Fields. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of 22. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. And that looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Off play action, Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. On 1st and 10, Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. After the turnover, here's Murray looking for his running back, and he's got it. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway.
Man, blocking it back, man.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. 8 more yards this time, coming off back-to-back 1st down pickups.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Let's get it. Check 99. Check.
On 2nd down now, it's Moss. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Push him back. SOS. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Check it out, Reed. Let go.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And right now it all rests on the right foot of Aldrick Rosas. And his kick is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Giants, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
but you need to sit. Oh, I'm a fair boy, so like I'm Gucci. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. How good is it? Get away! Get away! He literally just followed me. Oh, that's messed up. No, I'm not coming over and giving you the zero receipts. What was that? What were you just doing? What? You did it all in a mic. Ready? Oh yeah, this guy killed me. Get some. Want some too? Get some. No. You know what's special? I need heals. That's the only special attack I need now. Who was going to give up? Give up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, oh dear. Dear. Come on, buddy. Right when you come out. Yo, I got Doritos. You chill. Chill. I see. Oh, chill. Now what? Eat that. It's not. You better go easy on it. That's what all of them actually right. Well, actually, it's right. This guy is good with camera. You are trying to snipe my fellow teammates. I don't know who do you think he is, but he's not trying to. He's trying to snipe our fellow teammates. Go on, Elo. I know you're about to die. So come on, come on. Face your death. Face it, face it, face it, face it, face it, face it. Face it, face it, face it, face it, face it, face it. Give me stop. Oh, boy, big boy. Boy. Which is middle. I'm dying. At the lab. People keep camping in the corner like it's Call of Duty. Why? I get it. Oh. Come on, buddy. You don't want to kill me again, shot. Ooh, boy. Stay back. Oh, we're up here, so like. Yeah, you get smoked. Don't you dare to footage touch me. Why get smoked? I hear that kid. Where's he at? Blech. Just stop. Yeah, spam him. Spam him. Spam him. Ah! You got messed up. I can't. This is hard. I don't know if it's to scramble with that one. But I could take on her. Holy! Eee! You know? Let's go. Oh. Classic more salmon. Oh. Yes, we're going to win. We're going to win. Yep, you're not getting out of that. Yeah, that's easy. So, yeah. Oh, you're gonna try to use it. Let me stop. should probably ate that. It's so great. Mm-hmm. It's great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. And I'm literally the highest level. I think I can ever come. I have no teammate. Well, huh? Okay. Huh. Yes, I remember. Thank you for telling me that I have no teammate. Thank you. You are the best. Alright, here. What a we got a tree. What? The thing was already a tree. Push it, push it. I need to back up. Back up. Squat. Okay. You are very good. Squat. Oh! Yeah, I got a pass. That's something extra crispy. Should be a compliment. Knew it was about to come. The most worst director. He's a level 339. Yay! We're killed champions, but my man's like 339. Is the game broke? Because he is really hot. Oh, I need to kill him. Yep. Listen to 300 they scares them. Who's in it? Okay, now really slow. Whoa, wait. No. Why did I'm actually he's fine. Adios. Adios. Run, run. No. Adios. Man, my team who's a 300 camera